Are you ready to level up your gaming experience without draining your wallet? Look no further. In today's episode, we've got the scoop on the top 15 free Steam Deck games that are absolute must-plays. From action-packed brawlers to brain-teasing puzzles, these titles are guaranteed to bring the fun. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or just starting your Steam Deck journey, these freebies are the perfect way to kick off your adventure. You will discover new favorites, explore different genres, and experience the incredible diversity of the Steam Deck's library. And the best part? You won't spend a single buck. So buckle up and get ready to explore the amazing world of free Steam Deck games. If you're as excited as we are about today's topic, show some love by liking and subscribing to Retro Pocket for more amazing content.
Ready to burn.
Aye, another squad is here. Look alive.
Apex Legends. Starting the list with a pretty famous one, Apex Legends. This is an ultimate battle royale hero shooter game that drops you onto an island with up to 20 teams of 3 players. You know the drill? You'll choose from unique characters with special abilities called Legends and scavenge for weapons and supplies while competing to be the last team standing. The game features a nonverbal communication ping system to help you strategize with your squad, and you can revive fallen teammates or resurrect them at beacons. The safe zone shrinks over time, forcing teams to clash in intense battles. With various modes, including Battle Royale and Arenas, Apex Legends offers a thrilling experience that combines elements from different genres. Apex Legends is an absolute must-play for any gamer. First, it's free to play, so you can dive in without spending a single dollar. The game gives us both hero shooter and battle royale elements, creating an electrifying experience that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. With a diverse cast of playable legends, each with their own abilities and play styles, you'll find the perfect fit for your gaming style. Plus, the game's constant updates with new seasons, modes, and features ensure that the experience stays fresh and exciting. The game's focus on teamwork and strategy makes it an excellent choice for playing with friends or meeting new squad mates. With its massive player base and cross-platform play, you'll never run out of competition or opportunities to climb the ranks. The Sims 4? The Sims 4 is a social simulation game where you create and control your own characters known as Sims and simulate their daily lives. You'll build and furnish homes, develop relationships, and explore various activities and careers. The game has no primary objective, allowing you to make choices and engage in an interactive environment. Sims have needs, desires, and emotions, and you'll help them achieve their goals and aspirations. Why should we play this? Well, The Sims 4 is an absolute must-play for anyone who loves simulation games or is looking for a unique gaming experience. The game's sandbox-style gameplay allows you to create your own stories and experiences, making it incredibly replayable. With a vast array of customization options, you can create Sims that look and act like you or your friends. The game's emotional and personality systems add a new layer of depth to the gameplay, making your Sims feel more realistic and relatable. Plus, with constant updates and new content packs, the game stays fresh and exciting. Counter-Strike 2? Next, we have Counter-Strike 2. Which is the latest free-to-play sensation from Valve, launching us back into the intense, tactical world of counter-terrorists versus terrorists. Building on the foundation laid by Counter-Strike Global Offensive, this game ups the ante with the sleek new Source 2 engine, bringing more realistic graphics and nifty new features. Picture this: you're on the map, Anubis, Alaska, 47 in hand, and suddenly a smoke grenade fills the air with volumetric smoke that reacts to every gunshot and grenade blast. It's these dynamic elements that make every round a fresh and thrilling experience. In classic Counter-Strike style, the game splits into multiple modes. Whether you're planting bombs in competitive or defusing them in Premier, each match is a high-stakes showdown. With the new weapon loadout system, you can only bring a curated set of 15 weapons into battle, adding a layer of strategy to your choices. If you're in it for the long haul, there's Wingman, Casual, Deathmatch, Hostage, and Arms Race modes to keep things spicy. The technical improvements like the Source 2 engine and sub-tick server architecture make gameplay smoother and more responsive than ever. Plus, with Valve's reputation for supporting their games long-term, you can expect regular updates and improvements. It's a game where every round feels like a new adventure, and the rush of outsmarting your opponents is second to none. Destiny 2. Destiny 2, developed by Bungie, throws players into a rich, mythic science fiction world where you play as Guardians, Earth's last defenders. These Guardians harness a mysterious power called Light to fend off a plethora of alien threats and the ominous force known as the Darkness. Since its initial release in 2017, Destiny 2 has evolved significantly, adopting a free-to-play model under the new Light title in 2019. The game splits into two main types of activities: player versus environment and player versus player. In PvE, you can dive into story missions, 3-player strikes, dungeons, and 6-player raids, or explore various destinations in free roam mode filled with public events and NPC interactions. PvP offers competitive modes and traditional death matches. Destiny 2 also features expansions that continuously add new content and storylines, keeping the gameplay fresh and engaging, with classes like Warlock, Hunter, and Titan, each with unique abilities and subclasses. Players can tailor their playstyle to suit their preferences. Bungie's attention to detail in both the story and gameplay mechanics makes Destiny 2 stand out. Plus, the ability to join guided games means you can easily find teammates for more challenging content. Despite some mixed reviews over its evolving nature, the core experience of Destiny 2 is unmatched in its depth and excitement.
Send them above ground, protect them from threats, and of course, help facilitate the repopulation of this group.
Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter is a fun, free-to-play game that lets you step into the shoes of an overseer, managing your very own vault in the post-apocalyptic Fallout universe. Released by Bethesda, the game invites you to build and manage an underground shelter, guiding your vault dwellers to ensure they're happy and thriving. You'll need to balance resources like power, food, and water while rescuing and assigning dwellers to different jobs based on their special stats. Your dwellers can level up, train in specialized rooms, and even equip items and weapons to fend off dangers like fires and radroach infestations. You can also grow your population by either rescuing people from the wasteland or pairing up dwellers to produce children. The game features an engaging ant farm-style view that makes managing your vault both strategic and visually appealing. Although you can speed up progress with microtransactions, it's not required, and the thrill of managing resources and facing the occasional incident keeps things interesting. The game's charming art style and strategic gameplay are perfect for portable play, offering hours of entertainment without needing a heavy-duty gaming rig. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving in a post-apocalyptic world, making each decision count. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is a delightful point-and-click visual novel that Sega Social Team brought to life. Released as a fun, free-to-play game on April Fool's Day 2023, it quickly won hearts with its charming storyline and engaging gameplay. Set on Amy Rose's birthday, the game kicks off with a murder mystery on the Mirage Express. You step into the shoes of Barry, a Quokka employee on the train tasked with helping Amy, Tails, and the gang solve the apparent murder of Sonic himself. As you progress through each train car, you'll gather evidence by clicking on objects and interrogating characters like Knuckles, Rouge, and Shadow. The game's point-and-click adventure mechanics are simple, yet addictive. A standout feature is the Think minigame, where you control Sonic in an auto-running, ring-collecting challenge. These minigames add a fun twist and become progressively harder, keeping the gameplay exciting. The storyline is packed with twists and turns, and the characters you know and love from the Sonic universe are brought to life with witty dialogues and intriguing interactions. Despite being a lighthearted April Fool's release, the game boasts a surprisingly engaging mystery and entertaining gameplay mechanics. The combination of investigation and the Sonic-themed minigames creates a unique experience that stands out from typical visual novels. Warframe. Next, we have Warframe, which is developed by Digital Extremes and is a free-to-play action-packed third-person shooter that plunges you into the futuristic chaos of the Origin system. As a Tenno, an ancient warrior race awakened from centuries of slumber, you find yourself battling various factions like the Grineer, Corpus, and Infested. These factions are remnants of the fallen Orokin Empire, each with its own unique threats. The game combines elements of shooting, melee combat, parkour, and role-playing. You'll navigate procedurally generated missions and vast open-world areas, completing objectives like extermination, espionage, and rescue. Warframe's gameplay is a blend of PvE and PvVP, keeping things fresh and dynamic. You control Warframe's biomechanical suits, each with unique abilities, and can switch between them for different missions. The game also introduces complex mechanics like crafting, modding equipment, and leveling up your Warframes and weapons. And let's not forget the intense space combat with railjacks and the powerful necromechs. If you're a Steam Deck owner, Warframe is an absolute must-play. This game is the perfect mix of thrilling action, deep customization, and an ever-expanding universe that keeps you hooked. Plus, it's free to play, making it accessible to everyone without any pay-to-win elements. With cross-platform play and saves, you can seamlessly switch between your PC and Steam Deck, ensuring you never miss a moment of the action. The game's rich lore and engaging quests, like the Second Dream, add layers of depth to your experience, making it more than just a shooter. Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear is a spine-chilling survival horror game by Team Sykes-Scholar that started as a Half-Life mod and grew into a standalone sensation. You play as Simon Henriksson, a 19-year-old who wakes up in a dark alley after a car accident. As Simon, you navigate a grim Swedish city filled with twisted monsters and mind-bending puzzles. The game's atmosphere is a mix of eerie cityscapes and nightmare levels reminiscent of Silent Hill, making each step you take filled with suspense. The gameplay involves solving puzzles, managing a very limited inventory, only 6 items, and using a unique dual-wielding system to handle weapons and light sources simultaneously. Health is restored with morphine syringes, which add a trippy blur to your vision if overused. The game doesn't pause when you open your inventory, keeping the tension high. Cry of Fear also features a co-op campaign for up to 4 players, adding another layer of fun as you and your friends try to survive the horror together. The game's atmospheric graphics and chilling sound design create a perfect storm of terror, making every session an adrenaline-pumping adventure. Despite being a game initially developed as a mod, Cry of Fear stands tall with its intricate story, innovative gameplay mechanics, and multiple endings that provide great replay value. Whether you're navigating the dark streets alone or teaming up with friends in co-op mode, the game keeps you on the edge of your seat. War Thunder. War Thunder, developed by Gaijin Entertainment, is the ultimate free-to-play vehicular combat game, throwing players into intense battles on air, land, and sea. Released officially in 2016, this game lets you control a vast array of vehicles from pre-World War I ships to modern-day jets and tanks. You'll find yourself diving into epic battles from World War II, the Vietnam War, and the Cold War, with a focus on realism and strategy. The gameplay is split into 3 main categories: aviation, ground vehicles, and naval vessels. You can choose from 10 nations' tech trees, each offering a unique lineup of vehicles. Whether you're dogfighting in the skies, engaging in tank battles on the ground, or commanding warships, War Thunder has a mode for you. The game offers arcade, realistic, and simulator modes to cater to different playstyles, from casual to hardcore simulation. With cross-platform play, you can team up or compete with players across various devices, ensuring no shortage of opponents. The game's stunning graphics and meticulous attention to detail make every battle an immersive experience. Whether you're soaring through the skies, commanding a tank brigade, or navigating a naval fleet, the level of realism is unparalleled. The sheer variety of vehicles and nations keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting. Plus, with constant updates and events, there's always something new to explore. The game's events, like the hilarious April Fool's Day modes, add a fun twist and keep the community engaged. War Thunder's blend of historical accuracy, strategic depth, and adrenaline-pumping action makes it perfect for the Steam Deck's portable play. Brawlhalla. In Brawlhalla, you go into fast-paced battles where the goal is to knock your opponents out of the arena by sending them into one of the blast zones. The more damage a character takes, indicated by a color-changing display, the easier they are to send flying. The game features 63 unique characters, or legends, each with their own stats, weapons, and special moves. You can play in various modes, including ranked 1v1, 2v2, free-for-all, and more. The controls are simple and intuitive, with one-button special moves making it easy for new players to pick up and play. However, the game also offers depth for competitive players, with advanced techniques like air dodges, gravity cancels, and weapon throws. It's free to play, so there's no barrier to entry, and its simple controls make it easy to get into, while its depth ensures you'll keep coming back for more. The game's vibrant, cartoonish graphics look fantastic on the Steam Deck's screen, and the fast-paced action is smooth and responsive. You can casually brawl with friends in free-for-all or dive into ranked matches to climb the leaderboards. The sheer variety of legends and weapons keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting. Plus, with frequent updates and crossover events featuring characters like Raymond and Ezio from Assassin's Creed, there's always something new to explore. The Finals is a free-to-play first-person shooter from Embark Studios, a subsidiary of Nexon. This game plunges you into a fictional VR combat game show where teams battle it out in destructible environments. Think of it as a wild mix of the Hunger Games and Gladiator, with holographic crowds cheering you on and commentators providing colorful play-by-play commentary. You choose your contestant from 3 classes: light, medium, and heavy. Lights are fast and sneaky, perfect for darting around and using grappling hooks, while heavies bring the big guns like RPGs and C4, ideal for blowing up buildings. Mediums strike a balance with supportive abilities including healing teammates and setting up turrets. The dynamic environments are a playground of destruction where you can use the terrain to your advantage. Blow up buildings, use the goo gun to create barriers, and adapt to changing weather and time of day. One of the standout modes is Cash Out, where teams race to grab vaults and deposit them at cash-out stations, all while fending off rivals. It's a thrilling mix of Capture the Flag and King of the Hill, keeping you on your toes. Other modes like Bank It focus on collecting coins and cashing them in, adding variety to the chaos. This game's explosive action make it perfect for on-the-go gaming on the deck. The destructible environments add a layer of excitement that keeps every match fresh and unpredictable. Whether you're blowing up a building to trap your enemies or setting up sneaky ambushes, the possibilities are endless. The class system ensures that there's a playstyle for everyone, from speedy grapplers to heavy-duty demolition experts.
Welcome to King's March. We'll need resources and savvy planning.
Path of Exile. Path of Exile, developed by Grinding Gear Games, is a dark and thrilling free-to-play action RPG that takes you on an epic journey through the grim world of Rayclast. Exiled from the island nation of Oriath, you start as one of 7 classes. Marauder, Duelist, Ranger, Shadow, Witch, Templar, or Scion. Your mission? Fight your way back to Oriath, battling ancient gods and monstrous evils along the way. The game plays from an overhead perspective where you explore expansive outdoor areas and creepy dungeons, slaying hordes of monsters and completing quests from NPCs. Path of Exile is known for its incredibly deep customization. You'll collect and enhance gear, socket powerful skill gems, and navigate a sprawling passive skill tree that lets you tailor your character's abilities. The procedural generation of maps ensures that every run feels fresh and unpredictable. And with multiple leagues like Hardcore and Solo Self-Found, plus seasonal challenge leagues, there's always a new way to test your skills. With its Diablo-inspired gameplay, it's perfect for both casual dungeon crawlers and hardcore RPG fans. The portability of the Steam Deck makes it a perfect match for Path of Exile's pick-up and play style. The game's constant updates and expansions mean there's always something new to discover, keeping the gameplay experience fresh and engaging. Plus, Path of Exile's community is incredibly active, with forums, guides, and videos to help you master the game. The dynamic economy, based on bartering rather than currency, adds a unique twist that keeps trading and crafting interesting. Off-Peak? Off-Peak, developed by Cosmo D, is a free-to-play adventure game that drops you into a surreal, dystopian city resembling New York. You start your journey in a bizarre train station, desperately trying to leave the city. The catch? You don't have a complete ticket. A friend has torn it up and scattered the pieces throughout the station. Your mission is to find these pieces and piece your ticket back together. The game is a first-person adventure that emphasizes exploration. As you wander through the station, you'll meet a variety of quirky characters who share snippets about their lives and experiences. You'll also eavesdrop on strange, often intriguing conversations that add depth to the surreal world you're navigating. The atmosphere is a blend of eerie and fascinating, making every corner of the station a new discovery waiting to happen. But beyond being free, it's the perfect game for those who love diving into strange, immersive worlds. The game's surreal setting and unique art style make it a visual and auditory treat, thanks to the atmospheric music by Heffernan's band, Archipelago. The game's short length makes it perfect for quick gaming sessions on the go. Whether you're commuting or just relaxing at home, Off-Peak offers a bite-sized adventure that's both satisfying and thought-provoking. It's a love letter to New York's eccentricities, with a touch of the bizarre that keeps you engaged from start to finish. Dota 2? Dota 2, a free-to-play multiplayer online battle arena game by Valve, is the sequel to the beloved Defense of the Ancients, Dota, mod for Warcraft 3. In Dota 2, two teams of 5 players each battle to destroy the opposing team's Ancient, a heavily guarded structure within their base. Each player controls a unique hero with special abilities and playstyles, and the game is all about strategic team play, skillful hero management, and intense player versus player combat. You'll go into a single map where you'll choose one of 124 heroes, each divided into core and support roles. Cores start weak but grow stronger over time, while supports provide essential assistance. The game is packed with complex mechanics. You'll level up your hero, manage your mana, navigate the fog of war, and work with your team to dominate lanes, defeat neutral creeps, and take down enemy towers. It's a game of constant action where strategy and coordination are key to securing victory. Dota 2 on the Steam Deck is a no-brainer. Not only is it free to play, but it also offers one of the most engaging and rewarding gameplay experiences out there. The game's depth and complexity make it incredibly satisfying whether you're a newcomer learning the ropes or a seasoned veteran honing your skills. The annual international tournament boasts jaw-dropping prize pools, making it the pinnacle of competitive gaming. Conqueror's Blade. And lastly, we have Conqueror's Blade, which is an epic free-to-play MMO real-time tactics game from Booming Games that throws you into a medieval battlefield. Think of it as a mix of Total War and Command and Conquer, but with a twist. You play as a warlord in a massive open world inspired by various medieval and feudal civilizations, leading your troops into intense siege battles and territory wars against other players. You start by selecting your warlord from 13 different classes, each with unique weapon specializations. Whether you fancy wielding a longsword and shield, firing off a musket, or brandishing a deadly glaive, there's a class for every playstyle. Customizing your warlord's appearance and gender adds a personal touch. Once in battle, you control your warlord in a third-person view, issuing commands to your troops and engaging in fierce combat yourself. The game boasts over 100 different units from winged hussars to cataphract lancers, each bringing historical flavor to your army. The battles are diverse and strategic. You can engage in standard battles, territory wars, expeditions, events, and ranked battles. Siege battles are particularly thrilling, with attackers trying to capture flags while defenders hold them off. Territory wars occurring twice a week are grand-scale battles where houses, player guilds, vie for control of the map. The variety in gameplay modes keeps things fresh. Whether you're storming a castle in a siege battle, coordinating with your house in territory wars, or just honing your skills in ranked matches, there's always something exciting to do. The ability to directly control your warlord and issue commands to your troops adds a layer of strategy that's both engaging and satisfying. That's a wrap, folks. 15 awesome free Steam Deck games that'll keep you entertained for hours on end. Grab your deck and get gaming. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment or two, and subscribe for more gaming goodness. See you in the next one.